What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Karla Kiko Adventures. Say hi, Kiko.
Hi.
Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day.
Hump day. Yeah.
How's it going, everybody? Sorry for that little glitch. I was rubbing my eyes and I didn't have the other
camera, lens,
no, the
focus,
other
screen,
video
video
ready to go. So I apologize for that.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Welcome in, amiga Jessica.
What's up, Jessica?
Going on?
Hope you're doing well.
What's up, Juan Andrade?
What's up?
Ida, welcome in. Welcome
Candysaurus.
in.
What up? What
What's
up?
up, Ray Pauline?
Ray Pauline
Hello,
Lopez.
hello.
Today is the day that we've been wanting to do another movie. I'm excited for this one. Karla says I picked it. I might have aided in picking it, but realistically, Karla had already watched this movie. So it's just reminding her the movies that she's already watched since she's been in, not quarantine, you've been in recovery. It's
isolated.
Isolation, all that stuff.
What's up, Diana? Welcome in, amiga.
What's up? We got the game in
What's
the
up,
house.
Patrick?
What's up, Patrick? What up?
Thank you, Patrick, for the package.
Yes.
We will be showing that off on Friday.
Friday is going to be show and tell and hang
Magic
out and
mail
all that good stuff.
All our normal stuff.
But yes, and the Dodgers finally won a game today. So yes, good. Yes. All
right, Kiko. So what movie are we talking about tonight?
So first of all, if you guys are just joining us, welcome in here. Smash that thumbs up. Feel free to share out the stream with your friends and family. You okay?
Yeah, my eyes.
Itchy?
Yeah.
Don't rub them with your hands. You might just do a shirt or something. So if you have not joined us on any of the prior Wednesdays, Karla has been in recovery from ankle surgery. She was limited to bed, couch, and some movement here and there, appointments, all that good stuff. So decided to watch a bunch of stuff, right? She's watching a lot of stuff, right? Like,
what's up, Rope Drop Nation?
Rope Drop Nation. The viejito. Hey, I know it's close to your bedtime, brother, so we appreciate you being here. So once again, Karla was just watching stuff and all that. And the decision was made that somebody encouraged somebody else to do, whoever it was, one of us said it, to come do this little makeshift book club, movie club.
To keep me entertained.
To keep her entertained. Because we were kind of doing it to each other. And then I was watching stuff and I go, I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all. How long has it been? When was the last time we watched it? So it was a lot of that stuff, right? And then I think we were just quizzing each other on like, what did they say? What it said? So decided to share it with you guys. So Karla we watched the movie.
What's up, Crystal Christmas?
Crystal Christmas, what's up? We watched the movie multiple times, I would say. And it's fine. A lot of times I'm just sitting there doing my work. Karla has the TV on, she's watching stuff. But what Karla's doing that I definitely don't do is she is taking notes. So does this like work for you? Because isn't that what you do at work? Don't you take notes and stuff like that and questions and all that? You're doing work. Okay, that was never the intention. The intention was just to pass the time, because what I noticed was that Karla was watching TV, but she was also on her phone, and then she was doing crossword puzzles and stuff like that. And I'm like, man, you need a project, dude. You need like something, right? And this.
What's up, Jansen?
Jansen, what's up? What's up? This is what came out of Karla's recovery. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying the prior weeks. Karla will explain a little bit, at least the rules and that kind of stuff, and then we'll go into the movie that we're doing and all that.
So we have a few standard rules. As stuff happens, then we'll remember the other. Right? Yeah. So the first rule is the first answer on our side of the screen is what we'll take. Make sure that you have the stream on live, that it's current and like up to date.
Very good.
And then answer all questions on the same comment.
So is spelling super important, Karla, or how is that working for you?
No.
As long as Karla can understand it, I've been seeing her being like, this is the closest one we're gonna get. Oh no, the game. Your video game stuff, bro. This is like your life. This is like your life. This is, oh my gosh.
So the movie that we're talking about is Pixels.
Okay, maybe you're not an Adam Sandler fan. Maybe you're not. There are those people that exist that are not Adam Sandler fans. I definitely recommend this movie. It takes me back into the 1900s. For me, I'm definitely not as old as Adam Sandler or all those players, and I wasn't as old as they were in 1982 because I was just born in 1982. But
now's a good time to get it in. It's leaving Netflix tomorrow. I mean, it is on. Isn't it on?
I don't know what we watched it on.
I think I saw it on Netflix.
Well, whatever it is, guys, it is a good movie. We have it on DVD. And it's a bunch of video games and stuff like that. Obviously, it's going to be a movie, right? No expectations of reality and all that stuff. But if you take it for what it is, I think it's a pretty good movie. Karla has some questions. As we've been saying, Rope Drop Nation haven't seen it either. Caesar's more from like the 60s on, so maybe the 80s machines and all that stuff, maybe not his thing. But Karla's going to be asking questions. You could definitely take a guess. You could definitely Google it. There will be a time frame. I want to say the one thing that you haven't covered is that every once in a while, Karla asks such a good question that it stumps people, that nobody can get it. So I do think we need to have like a cutoff timer to where like, all right, nobody got it after a minute and a half, 2 minutes, whatever it is. Like, we're just going to call it. Nobody gets points. Definitely going to give you guys the answers and all that stuff. Another thing people have been doing as well is while we're doing this stream, they have it playing on their TV, on their laptop, on their stuff. Karla does jump around. So it's not necessarily going to follow the sequence of everything, but it'll be definitely a good time.
What's up, Tony?
Tony Lopez, thank you for being here. Shout out to the mods, guys. Thank you guys for being
You didn't read the comment, did you?
Oh, damn. I didn't. I was being so nice, Tony Lopez.
He's like, I take that back.
So, funny thing, Tony, every time we've been having the game here, and all the kids, it was like a ducks in a row. Everybody, they walked by and they saw it. They're like, you guys have the Golden Girls Monopoly? Why? And like, it was gifted to us. But why? And I was like, I don't know. It was gifted to us. So, yes, it was funny. It's been funny. It's a conversation piece, to say the least. So, yeah.
All right. So I have a question. I'm actually going to do a poll on this real quick before we get started. I had gotten a suggestion. Thank you.
So for right now, Karla's doing this very low key, very much just she writes stuff out. She verbally asks it to the chat. You guys chat in, all that stuff. But Karla did get someone that watched our stream that is familiar with other streams and has seen this in there, right? So the only thing with Kahoot, as Karla put it out there, is what, Karla?
Okay, so a friend of ours had said, hey, look, I watched this other, YouTube channel. She did a trivia. She used Kahoot. Send me the link. I got to watch it, all that stuff.
Aren't you familiar with it anyways?
I've played Kahoot through work and stuff.
And I know the kids in the past too, right?
The kids have as well.
Yeah. So.
It is very easy to use. However, when I went to look more into it, the free version, only 10 people can participate.
Yeah, so it's not.
And then it's like paid from there. It's a monthly subscription.
A monthly fee.
So I'm torn because on a regular basis, we have, I think the second week we had the most people participate, which even then it would still fall under the free version. The free version is 10.
So
it's up to 10 players.
What you're reading is the people that gave the correct answers. I know more people have played and
that's
guessed
true.
And stuff like that.
That is true.
But they didn't get the answer correct or any of that stuff. So we want to definitely, if we do go that route, we definitely want to make sure that everyone can
participate if they want to or not.
Stuff like that. It's just the way I told it to Karla is that the way you're doing it is very low key. It's very funsies. And this is basically not going to go on forever, right? Karla is going to get back to work. Once she goes back to work, I want to say she's going to be too busy.
We'll see. We'll play it by ear.
I think she's going to be too busy to do this realistically, and I don't need her to have that stress of it as well. So that's why I'm like, well, for me, I just think keep doing it the way you're doing it. It's all done in pen and paper, easy, all that stuff. Karla did show me how the other one works. You'd have to like log into the Kahoot, which I think it's very good if you're doing computer stuff. But my issue is if you're doing it on the phone, like how easy is it going to be to like pay attention to us?
That's the thing.
And
I don't know.
Questions and the using it. Has anyone here? My question would be: has anyone here joined a stream where they're playing Kahoot, they're asking questions and answering and all that stuff, and also did it on their phone to where they only had that device, right? Because a lot of people watch us while they're at work, on lunchtime, while they're driving. A lot of people are like, "Hey, I'm driving."
Yeah,
just
and the comments still, chat still goes as normal. I just don't know. So I set it up on Kahoot just in case. If you guys want to go that route. Again, I don't know how it works after 10 people. Like if the 11th person, if they get a response saying it's full, no more participants, or I don't know how it works.
And I wouldn't want that to happen to anybody, right? I'd rather people be able to just do this for funsies. This is just, if you pop in, you pop in. And if you don't want to answer, you don't want to answer. People say, I've never seen the movie.
Yeah.
It's just for fun.
And then people give, silly answers which is also fine.
Right.
So I don't know. So I'm going to leave the poll up for another minute or so and then see what the verb or the response is.
I also think we'll go from there. It seems that after a certain time frame, like a 30-minute or whatever it goes on, more people seem to join and all that stuff. So the part that I would be like a little bit like it's fair, but it's not fair is that, so like if you started from the beginning and you started getting all the points or whatever on Kahoot, but if I joined in the middle because I was busy, then I would feel like I didn't get a chance to participate in the first one. This way right here, it is just, it's just for funsies. It's if you play, you play. If you don't, you don't. It's one of those, it's low pressure. I want to say, yep, do both things. I don't know if you can do both things because it would be a separate window and it's like commands and you're gonna have to.
So from what I had seen from the other YouTuber that I was watching, she did it in her live stream just like normal, and then she set it up. You would scan a QR code to be able to participate, enter a certain PIN number that it shows on the screen. And then we also have to have like an account, right? You have to have like some sort of an account set up, I imagine, because I saw names pop up. Like I don't necessarily know if you have to have an account or if you just enter the name as you want to appear to participate. I think it's like one of those Zoom, like a Zoom, right? Remember those?
But Zoom, you also have an account.
You don't have to. So all you have to do is have your name or email address to show how you appear. Okay. So my other hesitance on it is during the game, if somebody pops in during like in the middle, can they still participate?
You should still be able to join.
I don't know.
But then you'll be like behind or whatever. The only easy thing about the point system is that it aggregates it for you, right? You're gonna literally see like Jessica is the leader with 5,000 points, and then it's Tony, whoever Tony Lopez, whoever is down, it's gonna be a point system. It's just gonna pop up on the screen automatically. It's gonna basically check whatever answers you put is gonna make it match the answers. If it's not spelled the same way, I don't think it's going to give you any points. Right. So that would be like the spell would matter. What's up, Arlene? It would be timer, definitely, because it gives you an online timer or a countdown you put in yourself. What's up, Arlene? So I think it's a little too competitive for what we're doing, I think. But, it is what it is. So NF, what does NF say?
Oh, NF says, I'm not competitive and just listening in for fun and not trying to win.
There you go. Thank you, guys. Smash that thumbs up. Very, very true.
Ida says, I voted yes, but honestly, I say try and see how it runs. And if it's not something that works, then we go back to the normal way. That's also a possibility. Yeah. The only thing would be like, if we did Karla said, if we did the free version, it would only be up to 10 participants. Oh. Once you start, I want to say I saw a question of how much it costs. Scan a QR code. See, it's like that. I think the Kahoot thing works well if you're on a laptop, right? And then you have your phone and you're what's up, Adriana?
Adriana, what's up? You scan it with your phone and you're doing one thing with your phone, like playing the game. but you're watching and typing on the screen. I that's what I think once again. And it does cost monthly. Depends on how many users you want to use.
It depends on how many users you want to use. And right now, they have a sale going on. So I guess it like happened at the right time for this conversation to be had, because it's like if we're gonna have more than 10 people join, then I would need to purchase it. If we're gonna have more than 25 join, then it would be a different level. So that's why I'm like,
and it's not like you can switch in the middle of the game. We would have to be like, okay, so on average we have 40 viewers. Out of those users, maybe it's 30 that are actually playing.
All right, I'm gonna end the poll.
Okay, but 30 of those people are playing. We would have to have the one that's up to 50 players.
Okay, so we've got 76% that say yes, they want to do the trivia. Okay,
so we'll definitely look into it again, guys. But
so we can try it tonight.
I think voting wise, my vote still says. So I don't know if you count my vote. My vote is keep it the way you've been doing.
Either way, they're still.
I'm just saying. You know what I mean? So that's all it is.
So I'm gonna try it on Kahoot. If it doesn't work after the first 2 questions, then I'll go. I have them on paper.
I think I like Crystal Christmas's thing too. She says, that only makes sense if the stakes are high and if we need to be competitive. A Disney popcorn bucket or not a Beanie Baby, but that very good, very good sneaking it in there. But I completely agree. And with that, I think it would have to be also a longer stream. Like, okay, we're starting our stream at 7 p.m. But at 7:30 is when the game's going to start, from 7:30 to like 8. So you have to be there, because I would want everyone to have an equal opportunity to either win or participate or whatnot. Once again, people come in, come out. It's just for funsies. I think for a Wednesday and for what we're doing, it's too competitive. And these are definitely not questions that Karla's pulling from Google. She is just, we're watching. And we're rewatching, and we have subtitles on and all that stuff. We're looking up spelling and all that, but that's it, right? It's just how we think is a good question. So that's my 2 cents.
All right. I'm gonna try it and then see if it works. If it doesn't work, then.
What's up, Arhana Journey? Hello,
what's up,
hello,
Amy? What's going on?
I put my answers, guesses in chat like normal. That is perfectly acceptable, and the way it goes. So the only problem with Karla doing this kind of half-half is that her point system that she currently has is not going to be the same.
Well, not necessarily, because it'll.
No, because some people are going to be playing the game, and some people are going to be voting on here. What are you going to take? Which answer are you going to take? Whatever.
Well, no, if we're doing Kahoot, we're doing Kahoot. You can still like put your silly comments.
What's up, Jamie Norwood? What's up?
Hey, Jamie over on Facebook. What's going on? Welcome in.
So if I was watching this stream, I wouldn't play Kahoot. That's just me.
But that's just you.
That's just me. I'd just be wanting to watch this.
Okay, so then what's the point of doing the poll if we're not going to?
You're the one that did it.
Well, because I wanted to get the input.
And you did. So it's up to you, completely up to you, however you want to do it. I just think it's not going to be the same point system as you've already been doing. It's fine. However you want to try it, it's fine. Maybe Arlene says, it's laughing, maybe today is like this doesn't count for anything. We're just going to do it for Kahoot and see if it goes anywhere, and that's it. That might be a better situation than adding it to the points you already have. Arlene says we love Kahoot. A lot of people do. The kids are like, oh, Kahoot, I want to play Kahoot, all this. But do they really want to play online like this? It's different. It's what's interesting to them, right? I guess the only good thing about Kahoot is that a lot of times there's multiple choices, but a lot of them are you have to enter the answer.
Well, you still have to know the answer.
So, yes.
However you want
to do it.
I'm torn, you guys. I'm torn.
You're the only one. I'm going to get some water. Figure it out, my love.
Itis has never played.
And there's also people that have never played Kahoot.
Well, that's why. It really is simple.
I've never really done it either.
It is simple. My only one of my reservations, I guess, is like I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if I set it up properly. I don't know if I did it right. Because I've never had to, do it before. Like, I've never had to set one up before. Like, I've participated in it and, played in it at work. But that's just it. Caesar says, be like Nike, just do it. All right, I'm going to try it and see how it goes. Let's just try it. Like Caesar says, just do it. Never going to know. So I set it up and I did the whole questions and I did all of that. It's this part, like the next steps, like what's going to happen? Like, am I doing it right? Kind of thing. So yeah, see, do it once, take a poll again to see if it works and if everybody likes it after doing it.
Okay, do these points
What's up, Chilo?
Do these points count to what you've already been doing is what I would like to
know. The thing with, okay, so I see what you're saying. And it's still going to show me at each question who got the point. Or who got the answer correct. But that is true. I don't know which one's the first.
In this one, in the way you're doing it, it's been consistent.
It's the first.
You've consistently done it a certain way. Now you're trying to add on another thing. So the people that would want to answer here may not want to answer.
Okay, so now I'm rethinking it because this one, the way that I've been doing it, every answer, I give a point. With Kahoot, I will only be able to see the overall winner because I won't be able to see who the first person that answered was.
But what you can do is, okay, this stream is a tester for Kahoot using this movie. Karla already set it up. It's already there. It's already done. 10 of you guys, whoever it is, are going to be able to play it. The other people won't. That's pretty much it. Right, that's the situation because we're not.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that. I'd rather just set up a tester stream and do it.
That's what I said. So,
yes, all right. So I'm just gonna keep it normal, and then I'll set up a tester stream with the tester Kahoot.
What's up, Chilo?
And then we'll go from there.
Yes, I think let's keep it.
Thank you.
Let's keep.
Sorry, you guys, for all the confusion.
So it doesn't get overwhelming on you. I think that is a great suggestion. I love it.
Okay. So after all of that, all right. So
Tony Lopez says, "Do whatever is easiest for you, Karla." Exactly. So I'm just here to help.
Either way, it's work
because she wants me to be here.
Whether I write down the questions or I type down the questions. Either way,
Annabella says, "Stopping in." What's up, Annabella? What's up, Erika?
What's up, Annabella?
What's
up, Erika? Welcome in.
Smash that thumbs up, guys. We definitely appreciate you guys. If you guys are just stopping by, all of that good stuff. If you guys can do us a favor, smash that thumbs up.
Appreciate it.
Feel free to share out the stream with your friends and family. And while Karla does all her thinking, I can see the smoke coming out of that beautiful brain of hers. Shout out to the mods. Shout out to the members. Shout out to the mods that are members. All of our subscribers, Ninja Watchers, Sauce Watchers, Ghost Watchers, Samurai Watchers, Lurkers, anybody watching in the background. We definitely appreciate you being here, stopping by, all of that good stuff. If you are new to the channel,
welcome.
Please do us a favor and subscribe. We also have a membership program. Please consider checking that out.
All right, let's get to it.
All right, so we're going to ask questions.
Yes.
Karla already gave a little bit of the parameters. It's whoever Karla sees the correct answer first on our side is what's going to go. It might be different on your end. Spelling's not necessarily super important as long as we can understand if it is a multiple choice or multiple, how would you word that? Multiple answer. You have to put it in one line,
in one response.
Not like 3 different responses make one. It's got to be concise one, and it's got to be pretty much what Karla has or some close variation of it.
Caesar says, and don't forget the president of the AARP Club, which is Caesar.
Yes. Oh, that's right. That's right. I think right now there's a sale on AARP. Caesar, you need to hit that, bro. I saw it on. I came out on.
Okay, don't get distracted. All right. First question. How much was the lemonade that the little girl was selling?
And this is for the movie Pixels. Adam Sandler movie Pixels.
Let's see. Chilo says Kahoot is so much fun, but I think it does limit the number of people who can participate. Mm-hmm. So that's what we were having this whole discussion, Chilo. The free version, you can only have up to 10 people. And then after that, it's a paid version. And depending on how many people participate.
I already see an answer.
Depending on how many people participate, depends on how much it is monthly.
And I see a correct answer.
Correct answer too.
Okay, so
Ray Pauline Lopez, 25 cents.
I do agree also on Karla's theory of like, let's just go at it, right? Because like from the beginning, we were like, how's this gonna work? Like, is there a point system? Is there gonna be a prize at the end? Is it gonna be aggregate for weeks? How is that gonna all work? So Karla's just kind of figuring it out as she goes. Look,
I would have a class of 30, but you're right. I paid for it.
See, it is once again. I've never really
Kahoot's not on those discounts, though, Chilo.
Dang, it's not part of the ARP club and those discounts. And forget it. Fuera. Let's go. I don't even know.
All right.
So, all right.
This question, I'm looking for 3 answers. All 3 answers need to be in the same response.
This one's tough, guys.
This one is going to be for 2 points.
Put your thinking caps on.
There are multiple answers. So whatever you pick.
But it's got to be at least 3.
But at 3, and the first 3 or the first person with the 3 correct that I see are going to get the point. Okay. Name 3 games that were played in the arcade.
Ooh. That's a tough one.
Not really.
It is. If you've seen the movie, yes.
But realistically, yeah, I was telling Jessica that my ankle's hurting more because I've been like kind of overdoing it with the exercises and then trying to take steps.
I already know how Karla is.
No.
Karla overdoes everything, right? And I'm like, dude, take it easy, please, take it easy.
Oh, Chilo!
Chilo, what's that?
I was behind on the stream. Please remember to refresh so you're caught up.
So that's one thing that Karla did put on there. That
make sure that it's live.
Because you may be answering a question that was already asked a minute, 2 minutes ago, and it can make a difference. So,
yeah, Ida, I get it. So Galaga, Frogger, and Centipede.
Okay, so all of those were spelled incorrectly. But
I get it.
Karla can understand it. So this is a great answer. Like I said, Karla's going to accept it. It is Galaga, Frogger, Centipede. But if you go, I'm going to give just a good example of another one, right? Ray Pauline Lopez got some that are there.
Also correct.
All correct.
Claw Machine, Pac-Man, Donkey Kong.
And she put 4. But remember,
Galaga.
We're going to do minimum of 3, and the first one that answers it.
Yeah.
But Ray Pauline Lopez, very, very good. Very, very correct. Yes. I like that. All righty. Try to get this bound to it. If we can't understand it, we might just be like, we got to move on.
Yeah.
We can't understand that one.
Good job. All right.
2 points.
I know. I gave her 2.
Mm-hmm.
Where was the first attack? Where was the first attack?
You got to kind of seen the movie because you could try guessing and stuff like that, but no, it would, Ray Pauline, because the claw machine was part of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was part of it. It was essentially like pretty much the first one that you saw.
It's like the big old one. Oh, Candysaurus.
Dang, Ida. Are you watching it right now?
And that's the exact answer.
That's the exact answer.
Because Karla also said the same thing. She's like, oh, it's in Guam. And I was like, well, technically, look, it says Yigo Guam. So
correct. Ida.
We got JJQ in the house. What up, JJQ?
Welcome in.
Sylvie, what's up, Sylvie?
What's up, Sylvie? What's going on?
How are you? Kiko's diaper. Oh,
see, she took it. She saw it earlier and took note.
Dude,
good
bravo.
job.
I like it. Remember, guys, this is just for funsies. You can take it as serious as you want to. We take it pretty serious because we have to watch it and like pick good stuff, right? And
yes, it's for funsies. However, there is a prize. We're just trying to figure out the whole prize.
It's an aggregate prize, so we don't even know how that's gonna aggregately work.
We'll see.
We don't know. It's all for funsies, guys. But definitely for us, I know I appreciate everyone for joining us and for participating and for helping Karla out at the same time recovering, because this is definitely helping her keep her mind on like something else and still being able to recover at the same time. So yes.
All right. Name one of the sponsors of the arcade championship.
Ooh, that's actually pretty easy because there's
a possible 6 answers, so I just need one.
Mm-hmm. There's like,
and I apologize, you guys, if I start coughing or anything. My allergies this week have been super, super bad.
Allergies are bad for everyone right now, guys. And negative, Karla can't take allergy medicine with the medicine that she's taking. We are playing.
Sylvie, we're doing movie trivia on Pixels, the movie.
The movie Pixels. Oh, I think I see one already.
Yes.
Nintendo.
Ray Pauline Lopez. Nintendo is correct.
Is a sponsor for the games. I'm not going to give any more information on that.
Look at that. Ooh, that got me.
See, on that one, so it doesn't say it anywhere, but you can see it in the banners and in the background.
The 6 sponsors were Atari, NASA, Nintendo, and you can see the other 3.
Your writing is Konami or Konami. I don't know what you put. Taito, Namco. Your writing is so.
It's better than yours.
Damn, but I don't understand.
I was writing fast though.
Stuff. Yes. I don't know what this one says. It might be Konami.
It's KJONAMI.
I don't think it has a J. I think it's Konami.
Full. I looked at the screen.
Cool. But anyways, this one was when they're playing the game, when they're playing the tournament or whatever you want to call it. It's like the banners in the background.
Mm-hmm.
They might mention for sure one at least of the sponsors. Because something has. I don't know the questions anymore, so I don't want to give out too much info. But yes.
Okay. Where do the other 3 attacks occur, and the attack locations need to be in order as they appear?
Ooh.
Or as they happen?
Damn, you can't just throw them out there?
No.
That's tough.
Where do the other 3 attacks occur, and they need to be in order by attack?
Wow.
That's 2 points.
2-pointer, huh? You got to say that from the beginning, Karla. You got to get your thinking stuff on.
What does it matter?
It's tough.
So if it wasn't 2 points, you wouldn't answer?
Maybe. Because it's a lot of work. You either have to Google it or you have to know it. You can't watch it in one part of the movie.
Is for funsies.
It's watching the whole movie in different sequences. Okay, let's see.
Oh, close, but no cigar.
But technically, it's not.
It's not even correct anyway. You got 1 out of the 3 correct. I'm not going to tell you which one.
Well, no, because one of these is in this one.
That did not happen. This is the only one that's correct. That one should be over there.
Dang. That one's tough.
Oh.
Sylvie says, darn, I don't know this movie. Can we do trivia something like, I know, blood in, blood out. Have you been to the movie places, Sylvie? You should go one day. You should take an outing and just go check out some of the movie spots. Yes.
I don't know. I think I got this question with I don't see any answers.
Yeah, I think the closest one is that one.
If you can give me the answers not in order, I'll give you 1 point. But it has to be all 3.
So this one for sure is correct. This one.
They both are equal. This one is not. Therefore, the answer is not correct.
Dang, that's a tough one. You're tough. You're a tough judge. She said it. She set it up, guys. I'm just here for decoration. So I do think
I can give her a half if there's no other answers.
I think that Karla is going to have her 2-minute warning thingy going on. We're down to like 30 seconds. If nobody answers, Karla's going to just have to give the answers. But the Ray Pauline is definitely the closest. Yes. So it's technically 3 I can't get the other one.
Bonjour, Patrick.
What's up, Patrick? From Luxembourg. Hello.
Okay, so
Mall of America. I don't know. It could be a lot of stuff.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2.
So sometimes I tell Karla, I go, "Dang, you're too strict with these answers."
It's an answer. I will give you half a point, Ray Pauline.
Okay.
Only because nobody else.
Wait, our Hana Journey has stuff.
Answered. That's not correct.
But
anyway.
that's still not
it's
the
still
correct
not correct.
order.
No,
says.
It's not correct at all. That did not happen until after, and that technically wasn't. Whatever. We'll get into that later. I will give you half a point. The correct answer is India, London, and New York.
London, New York. Can we agree though that the White House didn't technically get attacked, but in the area because they were partying. I'm not gonna give any information, so yeah, so okay, yeah, no, you're right, Karla. You got it.
Look, Monday was the first time I've seen it.
So in a sense, guys,
that's okay.
Some of these movies may not be your favorite movie you've ever watched in your entire life, right? Some of these movies are just feel-good movies, and Karla needs to feel good, right? She just needs to watch it and laugh, and let's not take it so serious, right? It is what it is.
Oh my God!
They weren't correct. I like this movie. I'm not saying anything against the question. I'm saying in the movie. The movie in general, guys, is so fake that it's just like out there, right?
It's funny.
Cool. It's funny and all that stuff. So anyway, so did we say that Ray Pauline Lopez got a half a point?
Got a half a point.
All right.
Yes. All right. What planet were the aliens from?
Ooh. So I wonder if you Google this stuff, it gives you these answers.
I'll try it out. Google.
No, that's okay.
You're not that interested in the answer.
There it is.
Yeah.
I actually don't know if that's the right spelling.
It's not the right spelling, but
it's close enough because
it's VO.
Yes, VO.
It's Volula.
Volula. But it's Planet Volula.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But that's the answer we're looking for, guys.
Good job, Ida.
Dang, so somebody did watch this movie and take some notes. That's good.
Okay.
I love it.
What's the name of the arcade that they go to?
Ooh.
Dude, I'm telling you, Sylvie.
It's a Kevin James movie.
It's hilarious.
And it's good.
It's a really good movie. It's on Netflix till tonight.
Supposedly it goes away tomorrow.
Or tomorrow, whatever.
You might want to
watch it.
Yeah, it's good.
After the stream, you can watch it.
That way says, nope, don't know.
That way they can all the questions will fall into place when you're watching it.
So when you're watching it, we're looking for stuff that's pretty apparent, but may not be important to the movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the name of the arcade doesn't really matter, but it does.
I love it, Bright-O-Rama.
But it does pop up on the screen. It they literally put it out there, and it's it's there, and then they go in. But so, I can't remember it either.
The funny thing is that when I was doing the Kahoot, it's multiple choice, right?
Mm-hmm.
I could either do multiple choice or true false.
Oh, true.
So a lot of
the free version.
On the free version, yeah.
Yep.
The
King of Queens is the president. Yes, 100%.
Pixel Palace Arcade and Bar.
No. Good
but
try.
That's a good one.
Good try.
That's a good one. So yes. Pixel Palace was actually one of my options when I was doing the Kahoot.
No. That doesn't come up when you Google it, does it? I wonder if it comes out.
I think so.
I don't know. It's fine. No. It's fine. So if nobody gets this answer,
10 seconds
I think we're going to do 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nothing.
So it's Electric Dreams Factory.
Ooh, watch the movie. It's there. It's so hard to remember that because Karla asked me that and I'm like, I don't remember.
And then I even told him the answer, and a few minutes later, I asked him again.
Yeah. Even right now, I'm like, What is it again? So great guesses, guys, even if you're just messing around and all that stuff. But it's a toughie, but it's a good part of the movie, right? It's actually a big part of the movie.
Yeah. What's the name of Sam Brenner? I'm sorry. What? I was reading two questions at once. My apologies. What's the character name of the Wonder Kid?
Ooh, yes. I like this question.
What's the name of what's the character name of the Wonder Kid?
You should type these things up and print them out.
I did. I put it on Kahoot.
Because I can never read your writing.
Well, you're not reading the questions anyway.
So I think we have part of the. Are you looking for first and last name?
If you're able to give me first and last name, great. If nobody else answers, then I will take.
Because I think Candysaurus has an answer. Let's see if we get a little more.
Oh, that's close. We got some variations.
You got some, there
she corrected it.
Okay, very, very good. So, Ray Pauline, you were like right there, and JJQ was like, "I'm just gonna abbreviate and see what happens. I'm just gonna throw it out there and see what."
I love it.
Yes, Ludlow
Lemon Soft. It's
the Wonder Kid.
Yeah, Lemon Soft.
The Wonder
Kid. Good job, Ida. That's hilarious.
I love it. Love it. Love it.
Okay, so the other question that I was reading at the same time.
Journey says, "Oh my God,
Ludlow, yes."
They say it, you're like, Ludlow, the Wonder Kid, Ludlow, Lemon Soft. Yes, they say it like throughout the movie. It's just oops.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. What's the game that Sam Brenner and the Fire Blaster play for the championship?
Ooh. They reference this a few times in the movie throughout, in the beginning, in the middle, and in the end. So it's
if you're just now joining us, welcome in. Make sure to smash that thumbs up. And Candysaurus,
the first
Donkey Kong.
Ray Pauline came in right underneath with the correct answer, but the first one we saw was Candysaurus. So, dude, it's paying off. That watching the movie and taking the notes. Wow. That's really, really good.
Yep.
I like this. Ray Pauline Lopez, if you just watched it on Monday and you know all this stuff, dude,
that's awesome.
That's really good. Because some of these answers are a little tough. They're not gimmies. They're not super easy. All righty.
All right. What professions do Sam and Will Cooper have as adults? Both of the answers in the same response. What professions do Sam and Will have as adults?
Our Haunted Journey says, I know most of these answers, just a little typing. No worries.
You're good.
I do think that would be a benefit to the Kahoot as well, because if it is multiple choice, you can just
click it.
There may be some ones that are
Sylvie.
What?
Because she just learned that right now.
Yes. Sylvie,
and
yes,
what else?
You already gave like half the answer, dude. Let's see. Wait, let's see. Let's ask the judges. Would you take that, or would you wait for another?
Hold on.
Pause.
Let's see if anybody else answers.
Ooh.
Member of the Arcaders. I love it.
Hey, that actually is true, JJQ. And Sylvie's also correct. Half a point to me because she said Will is the president. So does that count, Karla? Do you give half answers? No. Or does it have to be one answer?
No.
Two answers, but one thingy.
All right. So
wait. Ray Pauline has it too right there.
This is...
and so does Soy Lopez. So what's up, Michael?
What's going
on? How's it going, Michael? Thank you for coming in here. Thank you for showing up.
Appreciate you, my friend. What's up?
Michael. Yes.
So the question was, what professions do Sam and Will have as adults?
Sam Brenner and Will Cooper.
This is where I'm hesitating.
Yes, we might have to ask you guys,
because
The first answer was Sylvie, and she is correct, but it's not both parts.
It's not both
answers.
Parts.
Okay.
Ida gave it to us. However, Ray Pauline specified who was what.
Ooh, but did you ask that? You just said, what are the professions?
I didn't ask that. I just said, what are the professions?
So I would say you have to be careful because, so we're actually, what was our answer? Where is it at?
Right here.
So
I didn't ask for specifications.
We got specific to like what company the guy worked for, right? Sam worked for, right?
But I didn't say that.
We didn't say that. I get it. So I would still say that one is correct. And and Ray Pauline's is also correct, and it's specific. But you didn't ask that.
But I didn't ask that.
See, that's the part where Kahoot might actually solve all these little things. So now that we're playing this, I'm like, dang, should we just front that money just to freaking get the Kahoot and then give everyone enough notice how it's going to work out and all that stuff, download it, get it all situated, and just go with it. That's good because.
So do I do each?
Ooh, I don't know.
Well, you're the tiebreaker kind of thing.
I don't know. See, like, so it's not Geek Nerds. That's actually incorrect. He actually works for. Can we say it, Karla?
Yeah, he works for the Nerd Brigade.
So Sam Brenner actually works for the Nerd Brigade.
What's up, Kat? Welcome
What's
in.
Up, Kat? So he is a TV game installer, IT, whatever you want to call him. He does do all that stuff. But I think the first answer that we got is the correct answer. We can give it to both if you want. We can do 1 point and 1 point because
technically we didn't specify.
So that was on us, guys. That was on this end of the table.
So I think we're starting to learn more week by week as we go along.
Yeah. Kahoot might actually simplify all of these little thingies that we're struggling with. Maybe.
I think I'm going to have to do a Kahoot like test stream one day. So.
Or Hannah says I was close.
You were close with the nerd. Yeah,
you were close with the nerd, but it's Nerd Brigade. It's on his van.
Yeah.
I don't think it actually says it he does actually. It's like, I'm with the Nerd Brigade. I'm here to do that.
Yeah, he has to say that.
He's like, do you always have to say that? He's like, if I want to get paid.
Yes.
It's like, do you get embarrassed by it? It's like, only if you mention it. I won't mention it again. How do I remember that? Because I watched it, guys.
What's up, Ronnie? Over on Facebook.
Ronnie? What's
Welcome
up? Yeah, so as a reminder, guys, this is kind of like a good midway point. We're playing trivia, pixels. We've already done a few questions. Karla has some other good questions. Apparently, it's on Netflix still, but it's going away. So if you're interested in watching it, watch it. Ray Pauline Lopez watched it on Monday, and Candy Soros watched it and took notes. So both of y'all are doing really, really good. And then we have people that are Googling stuff right now, like Sylvie, who just came in out of nowheres and just answered the correct answer, half of it. So, okay.
How do we want to word that one since there's technically.
Okay. So when Sam Brenner gets to the White House and gets called into the Oval Office to meet the president, what does he say? What does he say as he is going into the office? As
he's currently going into the office.
Yes. There you go. Perfect. As he was currently going into the office. He may be doing a certain move, a certain something, going into there. All right.
Trying to give it away.
Hey, it's not that easy. For us, it's very easy because I can and then see it, but maybe not everyone. Ooh, that's good too. Ooh, that's good. But that's technically not when he's going in.
That's not when he's going in.
That's what he says.
That is what he says before.
Bragging, but not as he's going in. Once again. Ooh, or Hannah Journey, you're right there.
What's up, Hortensia?
So, Orhana, go a little more forward. Just a little more forward in the movie. And you're right there.
It's so close.
So close.
So close.
How does he say, Carla?
Somebody's more important.
And then, wait, I think it is. Okay. Yes. Okay, wait. Wrong name.
Name.
But right there. And I don't think Kevin is his name. It's not
the name.
Okay, but that's pretty close. That's pretty good. I'd say so that's the one. I'd say that's
Freddie. Keep the riffraff out.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
But he is doing the moonwalk.
So that's what I picture. I picture him moonwalking and then going, Freddie, keep the riffraff out. I love that part. One of my favorite parts in the movie. So Ray Pauline gets it.
That's a good one.
Yes.
But yes, somebody's more important.
Yes. Our haunted journey, you were correct, but it wasn't as he was going into the office. It was before he goes into the office.
Mm-hmm.
He actually turns around and he's so dumb. Whatever.
All right. While playing Centipede, why shouldn't you hit it in the middle?
Good. So, have you ever played Centipede? This might just be a gaming question.
Mm-hmm.
If you've ever played Centipede, what happens? Basically, what happens?
I've never played.
When you shoot it.
I didn't know until I saw the movie. So,
wow. You didn't play arcade games?
It splits them. Mm-hmm. The only time I went to the arcade was after high school, like after school, when we would go to the billiards.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't play arcade games. My brothers didn't let me play on the Atari. I had the Nintendo. That kind of was my favorite.
All right. So I think Candy Stars is the first one.
Yes.
It splits them. It actually splits them in half. But yes, very, very, very good.
Good job.
It will multiply. It multiplies. So yes, it technically multiplies. But it basically the answer we had is it splits them in the middle, right? It splits them in two.
It splits them in two.
That's what Carla.
That's the same thing.
Same thing.
All right.
I love it, guys.
Name the first celebrity that the aliens appear as.
Ooh, this one's a toughie because I try to think of it and I'm like, who
couldn't think
is it? It's who I was thinking about it as well. So.
Yes, thank you, Jessica. Definitely check out our friend Hortensia.
All of our friends,
Hortensia.
All of our friends up in here that have
Rope Drop
socials.
Nation. Definitely check him out as well. And our journey.
Yep. All of that good stuff. Oh,
President Reagan.
Candysaurus, I will commend you, and I will say that you did take notes. JJQ, Lady Lisa is a big part of the later part of the movie, but not.
But the alien, like in the video clips, they don't appear.
Technically, it's President Ronald Reagan.
But she's not a celebrity.
Lady Lisa?
I don't know who the hell she was until this movie.
I know she is as the actress. I kind of looked her up. So I was like, who is that? Yes.
All right. Who is the creator?
Wait. Candysaurus says, ooh, I can name all three. Oh, she probably took it in the note.
There's more than three.
Oh, there's a few.
Just saying.
Okay, keep going.
There's only one that I can't name because I don't know who it was. I think it's one of. I'm not gonna say. But yeah, I can't think of who it is.
1, 2.
Madonna. Hall & Oates. The
Reagan, of course.
Tattoo and Mr. whatever his name is. The plane, boss. The plane.
Fantasy Island, whatever it is.
And then the blonde lady with like the caked up.
Mascara
and makeup.
Yes, I think it's from a game show or something like that.
I don't know.
Yes. Tammy Baker?
Is that who it is?
Tammy Baker? I'll have to look that one up. We didn't look them up because that was part of our question.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you took it in your notes.
All right. Who is the creator of Pac-Man?
Ooh.
That's a good Google question for you.
That's a good Google question right there. You don't have to know the movie or nothing. Oh, JJQ didn't even hesitate. Wow.
It's Toru Iwatani.
Yes. How do you know this, JJQ? How do you know it's Iwatani-san?
JJQ is a gamer.
Yes, she knows this stuff. Toru Iwatani. Yes.
All right.
What then it says, woo! Yes, that was a good one. Very, very good.
Okay, name.
Sylvie says, didn't give me enough time to do it. See, some of these
gotta be quick.
If you know the movie, then it's pretty easy because he was a character in the movie and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But if nobody entered it, you could have had time to Google it.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay. This next question.
Mm-hmm. I'm listening. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There are 2 answers. If you give me the first person to give me either one answer or 2 answers will depend on how many points you get. So if you only give me one answer, you'll get 1 point. If you give me both answers, you'll get 2 points. Make sense?
Do you risk it? Do you risk going for 1? Or do you risk waiting and going for 2 because then you get 2 points? Wow.
Mm-hmm. So name one or both of, if you're going to do both answers, they have to be on the same response.
Yes, that is part of the rules. Remember, if it's a 2-part answer or multiple part answer, has to be in one line, one answer.
So
concise answer.
Name one or both, 1 or 2. So 1 or 2 of the trophies that the aliens give them. I hope that sounded correct. Like, understandable.
Very understandable, Karla.
Okay.
Trophies were given from the aliens to the Earth people.
Yes, there you go.
And which ones are they?
So who's going to go for 1 point? Who's going to go for 2 points? Let's see.
Candy Soros went for 1. Ooh, Ray Pauline Lopez
Droopy.
Went for both, but as far as I know, not
all right.
correct.
So Candy Soros. So Ida went for 1.
Mm-hmm.
1 point.
Oh, wait. JJQ has both. I see it.
Hold on. Random, but I just remembered, Karla, did you see today that they had
the Disney Easter set at Costco for
$30?
No way.
Last time we went, it was at $59. It was at $60.
Yeah, $50.
Damn, they haven't sold any of those.
We got it. It's on our thingies. We got it.
Yeah, we got a full price.
Whatever.
That sucks.
It is.
What's up, Rugari?
Maybe, but see, I'm used to the Christmas ones where they sell out right away. What's up, Rugari? Yeah. What's up, fam?
Yeah.
So a lot of times
can't. Duck Hunt and Cubert. Okay,
Cubert.
So this is what I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing? What's going on?
I'm going to give Ida a point because she was the first one.
Okay.
To do 1
point. Mm-hmm.
And then
1 point.
I'm going to do
JJQ
a point or 2 points because she got both of them.
Yes. I'm assuming the Geller Cup is wrong. Yes, the Geller Cup would be for friends. But yes.
Yeah, the Geller Cup is for friends.
She knows that.
Oh.
We know that. But yes, our jury also said Cubert and Duck Hunt Dog. So, fun fact, we actually Googled because we're like, I wonder if the dog has an actual name. So, the Duck Hunt Dog doesn't have a name. It could be considered Duck Hunt Dog or Laughing Dog, right? From Duck Hunt. So, fun fact. And it's a non-player and it's non-named. So, there you go.
I didn't know that was a Duck Hunt dog.
Oh, it looked like Droopy Dog. Okay. No, it's the Duck Hunt
dog because he's holding the duck.
The duck. Karla actually mentioned Duck Hunt right before this. She's like, I didn't play Atari. I played Nintendo. My favorite game was Duck Hunt. So she kind of gave you a little bit of a clue.
I did.
Yes. What's up, Ronnie's World?
Not intentional. What's up, Ronnie?
Do us a favor, guys. Smash that thumbs up.
Are you with the grandbabies?
Hopefully you are.
Tell them they said hi.
Make sure to smash that thumbs up. Feel free to share the stream with your friends and family. We're doing pixels, trivia, Karla's flick picks, quick picks.
Sure.
All that good stuff.
How does Brenner get scared after leaving the White House?
How does Sam Brenner get
scared after leaving the White House? Oh, shit. Sorry.
All right. I know what this is now. Yes. So the first, I want to say
kind of like a Goofy movie, huh? That wasn't big either until like lately.
Yes.
By the way, has anybody seen the documentary on it? Pretty good. It's interesting.
Did I see the documentary?
Stop saying that.
It's the documentary, Karla.
God, dude. One person says it, and now it's all the way. The only way you're gonna say it now.
Always say it.
I will accept that answer.
Uh-huh.
The Wonder Kid.
So
Ludlow.
Exactly what happened was what, Karla?
He was in the back of Brenner's van.
Yes.
And he said,
so
Brenner.
Ah! Yes. So I would have accepted Ludlow Lamonsoff, the Wonder Kid. He stowed away in the back of the van. He was actually gonna chloroform him. He's like, "What are you holding there?" He's like, "Oh, it's lotioning, or what is it? It's moisturizer." And he's like, "What does it say?" It's a chloroform. He's like, "Oh, is that what that's for?" Blah blah blah. Whatever. All these little facts that are in it. You know. Yes.
Yay! Finally.
Yep. The Wonder Kid. You are on the board.
All right.
What's up?
Yeah. While in London.
Oh, so Ray Pauline was thinking later in the movie.
Oh.
So that's why it was more like towards the beginning.
Gotcha.
Left the White House.
I'm not going in sequential order. I'm hopping around. Because we found out that people were watching it and just answering it as Karla was asking the question. So now she's jumping around. While in London, what excuse did they give the civilians to clear the area?
Ooh. Yep. I like this question. And it does get told. It's a pretty big part of that scene. Yes. What were they doing, Karla, there instead of what? Oh, Ray Pauline got it already.
Yes, they're shooting a beer commercial.
What kind of beer commercial is this?
I say it's a bloody beer commercial. It's a bloody beer commercial.
Yes. Yes. Karla added her own commentary. Yes.
Whatever.
Yes.
What military branch is helping with the attacks?
Ooh. Is it the cast of Magic Mike? Is that what you're saying?
You beautiful Nubian man!
That rope drop is accidentally pull Kiko's finger. No. So, yeah. So I actually,
you're gonna think of me in your pants. You know what I mean?
Okay. So Ray Pauline gave an answer. Is that the acceptable answer?
If nobody else gives the full, then I will take it.
Oh, right. Henry also has a YouTube
channel. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Henry Games. That's true. Thank you, Jess.
Yes. Thank you, our friend Jess. And thank you, Henry, for being part of our channel.
Aww.
Or then it says, I haven't watched this movie.
Netflix.
No worries. It's going to go
till tomorrow.
Away,
so watch it. If you can watch it, watch it. Okay. Your son might love it because it's, games, arcades, whatever.
Yes. It is.
It is
kid school.
Old school, kid appropriate.
Yes. So he says same. Never heard of this movie. That's why Karla puts it out like a week in advance and says this. She even puts the stream, sets up the stream.
Well, this one actually, I didn't set it up. I didn't set it up until yesterday, I think, or the day before yesterday. Man, I forgot. Dude, I totally forgot to do it.
You always do it.
But I mentioned it last week.
Yeah, but it would have been better
whatever.
if it was out there.
Okay, whatever. So Ray Pauline gets the point because nobody else answered.
Ray Pauline gets it, and it's
actually the Navy SEALs Task Force.
So the Navy SEALs are like the few selected Navy SEALs. The Navy SEAL Task Force is bigger, more people using it to do one task or whatever, one thing, one battle or whatever you want to call it. So yes. So who got the point?
Ray Pauline.
Ray Pauline got the point. Thank you. Thank God for that. Okay, keep going.
What song does the Wonder Kid sing at the ball?
Sylvie says, dang, no announcement. I was set up for failure. It's so true. She's really been really good about setting up like the stream, and it has the thumbnail and it has the picture of the movie. I was giving you the benefit of the doubt.
Sorry. Dang. We were out all weekend. What do you?
I know. So, okay, for next week, set it.
I don't even have a movie for next week.
We'll figure it out.
No, because we're supposed to announce it.
You said what movie we were going to watch.
Oh, okay.
I'll mention it right now. Okay, so what's the answer?
Our Ohana Journey got it.
All right.
Everybody wants to rule the world.
Yes. Sylvie says she is injured. We can give her a pass. I agree on that one. So Karla said that, I don't know if it was voted on or how it was, but she gave a few choices, and I actually had a different choice. But Karla said the movie that she was going to go for.
Oh, for next week?
Is a musical that I think a lot of people
okay, but hold on. Because after that conversation, I told you that from the one that we watched yesterday, the original from I was like, I already set up the thumbnail for that one. When should I do that? Should I do it next week or should I do it in May?
Ooh.
Now do you remember?
Right. So
I'll just do it for May.
Okay, so Sylvie says a musical.
No, I didn't like Into the Woods.
Not Into the Woods.
I was not into that.
She was not into the woods.
Sorry, not sorry. The twins did that for their, I think it was their 5th grade play. I was lost. I had no freaking clue what the hell was going on. And then, thanks to the Disney Movie Club, we own the freaking
Hey, we do not endorse. It doesn't actually exist no more. So maybe we shouldn't even be talking about that
Well,
anymore.
I'm saying like thanks, not really thanks to it, because it was one of those, I had to pick, like 5 movies for $1 or something.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
We watched it. It wasn't that great. Yes.
Okay,
it was with Meryl Streep or something. It was weird. She was like a witch or something like that. That's all I remember. And they were in the woods and it was dark and scary.
I don't think I saw it.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
So yeah, Sylvie, she was not into the woods.
Sorry, Sylvie.
Yes. Hortensia, no, it wasn't in the syllabus. Sorry, guys. I thought Karla, we didn't mention it, but Karla didn't set up the stream. I think she'll do better and set it up for next.
I was on top of my game all the other weeks. Where were you guys then?
So I think Karla said she's going to pick a musical, a pretty old musical. We've actually been to plays on this before many times. Okay, so what's the movie, Karla? The
Grease
movie
Lightning
is Grease, not the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, or 5th, or whatever many they are. Grease, the first original Grease. So if you haven't seen the movie Grease, if you've seen it a long, long, long time ago, you could have probably seen it like 30 years ago. Then you might want to watch it again.
Were you singing along while I was doing that? Please tell me you were.
Candysaurus, definitely. Oh, Candysaurus says yes. I love that movie. So Candysaurus definitely watched Pixels, did her homework, and was very prepared. That is not necessary, guys. You can like play along. You can just watch it once and whatever sticks. But if competitive as you want to be,
that was funny.
Yes. So Candysaurus, yes. Jess says yes. Grease Lightning. Sylvie says yes. I'm excited. So that is going to be the movie for next Wednesday, 7 p.m. here at Karla Kiko Adventures. Hopefully Karla, write it down somewhere. And we've seen that movie together multiple times. I don't know why.
I'll just sing it out the blue.
Yes, multiple times. My only drawback on that movie is attention to your cars next week. She's talking about grease from your cars, guys. So pay attention.
Kiko's gonna have a vlog on that.
So the only drawback I have from that movie is that they have 33-year-old
people,
adults,
actors
playing as like high school.
It's just like 90210.
I
know. Some of them were hella
old
like, too.
You look at Rizzo and look at what's his face that moons people. Oh my God!
Patrick said it came out in '79 over there, and he saw it in theaters. Wow!
Wait! What?
Wow!
No way!
That's crazy.
That's cool, Patrick.
Yeah, that's really cool.
That's really, really cool, actually. Yeah, Wednesday.
Thank you, Caesar.
Yes, it'll be on next Wednesday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Disneyland time. Y'alls, let's go. JJQ says, I'll be waiting for the vlog to get notes on that stuff.
Oh my God.
No. We actually had some car issues actually going on. Seriously. But it was more stuff that
Kiko could handle.
That I could YouTube and try to do.
It was what, like 5 items?
It was a lot.
It was a lot.
It was a lot.
Too much. We'll talk about that on Friday. Okay.
Yes, Friday Hangout. We'll mention a lot of that stuff, guys. We'll catch up.
All right.
Yeah.
Next question. What was the deal that was made
And that was made
between Eddie and the president to get out of jail.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, before you answer. There are 3 items that were done in the deal for him to get out.
So it doesn't necessarily mean all the demands that he wanted, because he could have had a lot of demands, but it's what was kind of agreed upon. So make sure you get those separated, because he has a list of demands. And those were like no, but they agreed on these things.
3 items
to get out. Okay. Okay. All right. Wait.
No way. It was filmed in Norwalk. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's got the LA rivers and all that stuff. And yeah, Caesar was probably there when they were filming it, dude.
He was cut from the cast.
Okay.
Andrea and Asia are having a sibling movie night.
They've been.
So they're just like cracking up. And they went and bought them a bunch of snacks. She was forcing him to watch the Harry Potter series.
Yeah. Okay. So we do have. Okay, I think. So Candysaurus got.
No, she got it.
She did.
She corrected it.
Okay.
No tax. Oh,
no
wait.
Taxes parted.
No, she was missing one.
No. I think I saw it. Ray Pauline.
Okay.
Let's see.
So it's not exact.
Wait.
That was one of his demands.
That was his demand. Okay. So
but how the correct answer is,
and Carla's gonna say exactly what he says. Okay, go Carla.
I didn't write down exactly what he said.
I don't want
no taxes.
Like
for life.
He goes, I don't want to pay no taxes. Like ever. Okay. Like I want to flash me a card that says I saved the world and I don't have to pay no taxes. It's like I want to go buy a piece of gum. It's $1. It's like, and I don't want to pay no taxes on that. Whatever it was, he said it. It's hilarious. But he actually did want a Serena Williams and Martha Stewart.
He did
sandwich.
He did want a sandwich, but he didn't get that.
But the agreement, what was the agreement?
He got it's no taxes, get out of jail, and a date with Serena Williams. It's actually coffee with Serena Williams.
Coffee.
So good job, Ray Pauline.
Yes, Ray Pauline, love it. Candysaurus, you were right there. All that stuff. You were more on the demands, and Ray Pauline sealed the deal.
So like he wanted an island. And they X'd that, they vetoed that. So, yeah, so good job.
And the offer was to help him get out of jail or reduce his sentence or something. And he goes, pass. I love that part. That is actually Eddie. Not gonna give any more information, but the Fire Blaster.
Shut up.
He's one of my favorite characters in the movie because he's just so charismatic. I don't know. He makes it funny. So. The clip is on YouTube.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see here.
What else we got? What's up, cool drummer?
What's up, cool drummer? Welcome in.
Do us a favor, amigo. Smash that thumbs up. So Ray Pauline Lopez says
Okay. What does Cubert turn into? What or who does Cubert turn into?
Ooh. Good one. Ray Pauline, hold on to that thought. Don't highlight it. Don't nothing.
I'm not.
Hold on to that thought.
JJQ
says, Lady Lisa.
Do it. Lady Lisa.
He's all obsessed with her. Oh my God. JJQ, 100%. Which is kind of weird.
Stop talking.
Pause.
You always want to give more.
Okay, say pause.
Just shut up.
Okay, can you say pause?
No.
Just say pause.
Pause.
Okay.
What were on the sunglasses that the Fire Blaster wore? Ay, Kikito.
Because it's triggers.
Since he loves to talk, he wants to just spill the beans. Hilarious.
There it is. I see
it. I see
it right there. Both came in, but Candysaurus came in first.
Came in hot.
JJQ says this. Okay, yeah. We're not
getting into that right now.
We're not getting into that one.
Yeah.
Not yet. We're not getting into that one just yet. JJQ. Just give us a sec.
Who eliminated the first and second Pac-Man? And how?
and how?
And how?
Dang, this is a 2-part one.
This is a 2-point.
2-pointer. All right, guys. So make sure you guys are live on the stream. Make sure we're not 30 seconds behind, a minute behind, all that stuff, so that we have the best chance to answer these. Once again, all this stuff is for funsies. It's this movie trivia on the movie Pixels. All righty. So we got it.
So who eliminated the first and second Pac-Man and how?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Are they still watching the movie?
I've already told them to be quiet.
Mm.
Ooh. All right.
Ray Pauline got it.
Yep.
It was the Fire Blaster.
Fire Blaster.
And cheating to bump Pac-Man. So Kiko had a question about that.
Yes.
Wait, what was my question?
My question was, who created the name Fire Blaster?
Oh, that wasn't the question I was thinking of.
Oh, what was the question? Yeah.
I'll say it after that.
JJQ says Eddie uses cheat code car super speed. That's actually very, very accurate.
Okay, so Kiko's question is, who named Eddie the Fire Blaster?
Yes.
Fire Blaster.
Fire Blaster. Okay, that's his nickname. All right. His real name is obviously somebody different. But who came up with the name Fire Blaster? This is just a little bonus one. This is just a little.
This is a Kiko question.
This is the bonus one.
Eddie did.
Oh, but it doesn't matter, Ray Pauline, because it's totally tubular. That's what I was looking for.
So dumb. So dumb.
It's
okay.
True.
So the question that you were asking, that you always ask, is how does he do the cheat codes in the car?
Oh, right. So in the movie, so this part of the movie doesn't make sense to me, right? Very much, it's obviously a movie. It's fake. We know all this stuff, right? But how does he use cheat code in the big game in New York City and stuff like that? Because in the video, in the machines, you could, put stuff in, do a sequence or whatever, and cheat that way. But how did he was driving a car Ghost. So how did he use the cheat code to go faster? Doesn't make sense. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever. Is what it is.
All right.
It's part of the movie.
One of Kiko's favorite questions.
Let's move on. Yes.
How many offspring does the Wonder Kid have? And with who? 2 points. And with who?
I know the Konami code. Of course I would. I used to love using it for...
I love that kind of sushi.
Konami code. So I used to use it in... actually in Super Nintendo to get... If you ever played Street Fighter Turbo,
damn,
you can make it more turbo with the Konami code. You can use it. So it worked out really well. 5
and Lady Lisa. Okay, so now this goes back to, was it JJQ that said, does it?
So Ray Pauline actually has it exactly right. 5 Lady Lisa Hubert. It's correct. Yes. So it's very weird.
So Hubert turns into Lady Lisa, and
right away they start making out, and it's like, is nobody weirded out by this? He was just Hubert a minute ago, which is true. And then obviously they consummated the relationship, and then in the end, is it end credits? It's the end credits.
Yeah,
like at the end of the movie, whatever, or like the after the end credits or whatever. They show that he comes home, and it's all the off. Daddy. But they're freaking Huberts. This is so weird. They could have left that out. Why did they even have to put that in the movie?
Because it wouldn't be an Adam Sandler movie without it.
This is so weird. But see, Katie sort of said that part made me laugh. It did us too. But then you're like,
like once you go more into thought,
it was weird. So
all right,
last, very weird. I agree.
Question.
Just weird. Ugh, just weird. Yes. All right.
Where does Eddie run off to after like the ceremony of the congratulations and thank you so much to our team for helping saving the world?
The arcaders.
Where does he run off to, and what happens?
Well, we don't know exactly what happens, but what is we presume?
What do we presume happen?
Yes. So they get congratulated as U.S. heroes, world heroes, because they saved the world, the Arcader, Sam Brenner and his team, all that stuff. And let's see. Okay. Barry. Oh, there it is.
That's what I wanted right there.
Okay, so let's put up Candysaurus. So very correct.
But the correct answer is to the Lincoln bedroom for the Serena and Martha sandwich.
Yes. And she actually has
she was holding a panini.
She's holding a sandwich. Because if you look at it earlier, they're at that ball. He's with Serena Williams and he's like dancing around and trying to act all cool. And she's like,
I only did this because they promised me an island.
Promised me an island, right? And he's like, I should have picked Martha Stewart. She would have got me a panini. So that's why that is.
You would know about the Lincoln bedroom because in one of his demands was to have a rendezvous with them in the Lincoln bedroom.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Have a romantic rendezvous.
Yeah.
In the Lincoln bedroom. I think we've watched this movie too much.
A little too much.
All right. All good. Yes. Martha Stewart and Serena do the deed. Mm-hmm. This is what we're assuming here. Obviously, that's not part of the movie. All that stuff. But yes. So Pixels, guys, if you haven't seen it, I recommend watching it. Just watch it for face value. Don't be like me and trying to think of like why this and why that and all that other stuff. You know, just watch it. It's funny. Next week's movie is going to be Grease. We know this is an old movie. Definitely know this.
But I'm sure we can come together and, watch it.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so tonight's winner is...
Who is it?
Candysaurus.
Ooh, Candysaurus. Awesome.
So she had 14 points. Wow. Ray Pauline had 10.5. JJQ had 4. And our Ohana Journey had 2.
Grease car check. Yes. Yeah. So we will talk about some of the stuff that we got going on Friday, guys. We got magic mail. We have some gifts that was sent up, all this stuff. We have some stuff to talk about with the car. And we'll also remind people of the movie of the week. Mm-hmm. So you have
NF, what's going on?
Yes, we have between now and then to have watched Grease. Maybe take a little notes, maybe take a little something. I want to say there are multiple versions, or there's a couple versions of the movie Grease. I think it was good. I think everything will be fine. Yeah.
I'm also going to do between now and next Wednesday a Kahoot test.
Ooh, you're going to do a test
stream. I don't know when.
It won't count towards this, right?
No. It'll just be for funsies. I'll do it on a previous movie that we already did.
Oh, okay. So just kind of like a refresher. That's a good idea. So look out for that, guys.
Since I already have Pixels done, we might just do it on that.
Oh, right.
Because I already have it done. So we can just do a test stream on that. Whether you know the movie or not, it's all multiple choice or true or false.
Yeah.
And it'll literally be just a test stream, so the answers won't matter, like who wins or not.
Right. And I think that's a good thing. So that way we can see if it's actually worth trying to do. Mm-hmm. And then some of you guys, so myself included, if you're able to download the Kahoot thing or QR coded or whatever that means.
Okay, so
how do you QR code something that's only on one device? Do you like screenshot it?
That's the thing, is that if you only have one device, you won't be able to.
That's the part where I'm like,
if they had a computer, you could screenshot it off the computer. But
like, I'm trying to figure out, like, Caesar,
like you only do it on your phone.
Caesar only has like a flip phone, so I don't think a flip phone even has that capability.
No.
So
yeah.
And then a landline, same. It won't work.
Okay, so I'm gonna actually have to do it before Monday because their sale prices end Monday. So look out, maybe over the weekend or something. I'll set it up. So I'll figure it out.
These streams are like Whose Line Is It Anyways, where the points don't matter. Love that show. So
I love that show.
For me, very much is just low key funsies. You come in, you can simmer down, simmer down. I was trying to see.
Hey, respect your elders.
If the old man had his hearing aid on, he could hear me. I just wanted to make sure. All right. So once again, this to me is just very just chill, just hang out. Sometimes I'm able to be here, sometimes I'm not. Today I was, I was able to. Don't forget him. I have a point. You should have got it. Anyways, so very, very much low key, just for funsies. Just answer. If you know the answer is great. If you don't, you don't. It doesn't really matter. If you do want to show off and take notes and watch the movie, hey, you do you. Boo. I love it. It works out. It's fun. If you just Google it right on the spot and you're quick, that works as well.
So hopefully we see you guys on Friday for our hangout stream.
Yes.
And more laughs and story time with this guy. And we'll go from there. So keep your notifications turned on. We'll do our test Kahoot stream.
Thank you, co-drummer.
At some point. And then we'll see you next Wednesday for Greece.
Right.
Do we get to show off?
I got a badge. Yes. Good job, guys. Good job. Thank you guys for joining us and have a great rest.
See you in the next one.
Your
hump day
week.
Yeah.
Let's go.